saying, Lord, behold, here is thy pound, which I have kept laid up in a napkin.
Yeah, that's Nate. That's Johanna. That's the queen of the 2/3, the king of the 2/3. That's Zabak. And that's the rest of you clowns out there. Bubble-eyed blackfish. Because you gonna give back the 1 pound because you didn't utilize it, man, because you didn't teach the whole truth. Like Bubble-eyed blackfish teaching that the white man can make it. Go ahead.
For I fear thee because thou art in a For I fear thee because thou art an austere man. Thou takest up that thou layest not down, and reapest that thou didst not sow. And he saith unto him, Out of thine own mouth will I judge thee, thou wicked servant. Thou knewest that I was an austere man, taking up that I laid not down, and reaping what I did not sow. Wherefore then gavest not thou my money into the bank? And at my coming I might have required mine own with usury. Excuse me. And he said unto them that stood by, Take from him the pound, and give it to him that hath 10 pounds. And they said unto him,
By the way, we represent the 10 pounds. And you can't deny that, man. We out there all year long for the last more than 20 years. I've been doing this going on 30 years, man. I haven't stopped to slow down or anything. And these brothers amongst me in the studio, they haven't, when they came into this, when they grabbed that plow, they didn't look back. They kept pushing that plow, man. In the snow and the rain, when it's hot, when it's cold. That's something that you guys can't say, man. Yep. And Nate, Shake and Bake Nate, you change your doctrine every 3 months. There was one point where you started teaching guys that they can eat pork. And you know who told me that? You, nigga. You told me that on the phone years ago, man. And then when 14 guys in that school at the house of David, they didn't come back. 14 of them. You said 14. That was the exact number. You realized that you went off, and you tried to change it up. Because you guys were teaching that we under grace, so we can eat anything. And then y'all said y'all can eat pork, and y'all said to prove that y'all under grace, you commanded to eat pork. That's what you told me, nigga. All right, that's what your black ass told me. Wicked ass nigga.
And they said unto him, Lord, he had 10 pounds. For I say unto you, that unto every one which hath shall be given, and from him that hath not, even that he hath shall be taken away from him.
So all that you guys got is being taken away from you, man. Go ahead.
Verse 27. But those mine enemies which would not that I should reign over.
He's talking about Israelites. He's talking about the 2/3. He's talking about the king of the 2/3 and the queen of the 2/3. Okay, so we found both of them monarchs. The king of the 2/3 and the queen of the 2/3.
Which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me.
Well, the Lord is about killing. He said, bring hither and slay them before me.
That's what he's talking about, yeah.
So that's going to come to pass. Not now, but in the future. Now we're going to get on this devil, the fucking white man. And judgment is being brought against you, man. There's a video that was put up on the main page of UFOs, man. The first video that was, the first part of the video was up in the Bronx. You had some jakes that had a camera, and you can plainly see that they were UFOs. But they didn't know what they were. They were filming it. Because like I said, everybody and their mama got a camera now. And they had some little kids in the neighborhood calling them aliens. All right? Then they showed another clip. It went to another video of someplace else in the U.S. And then it went to another country. So these UFOs are all over the place, man. But now you have these meteorites nearly hitting your ass, near missing you. Okay, so this is the beginning of your judgment, man. And you people on CNN is not really talking about it. You scared now. You devils are scared now, because you can see the Most High is beginning to bring the judgment right now. When I seen the video, and you're going to see it on the screen, it looked like something out of a movie, man. But it wasn't a movie. It was reality, man. So the Most High is bringing judgment against you, man. Everything is in place. Give me, I'm going to let you read your scripture. Give me Revelation 14 and 14, the 14th verse and the 15th verse. And you can read your scripture. Read your scripture. And after you read your scripture, you're going to bring your scripture out.
Okay, this is Acts chapter 2, verse 19 to 21. It says, "And I will show wonders in heaven above, and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before that great and notable day of the Lord come. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved."
So guess what, Nate? You ain't going to be saved. You and your flunkies, they're not going to be saved. And you, Urkel, why don't you stand up to this guy, man? Yeah. And I notice you don't respect that guy no more. You watched the earlier videos. Nate would call himself Elder Nate and call Urkel Yawasop, Deacon Yawasop. And they would tell him to read this scripture, read that scripture, and you would read it, right? But there was one thing that they did on icons and stuff, and you can see how this guy Urkel don't respect him, because he said, "Yeah, I'm gonna read this right now." He said, "Here, you read it," because he's looking at that shake. He's looking at the black shake and bake. You know, just shaken, not stirred. All right, go ahead.
Revelation chapter 14, verse 14. "And I looked, and behold, a white cloud, and upon the cloud one sat like unto the Son of Man, having on his head a golden crown, and in his hand a sharp sickle. And another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, Thrust in thy sickle and reap, for the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe."
In other words, it's ready. Everything is in place for this destruction to come. Now, going back to the Queen of Heaven, or the Queen of the Tooth, I'm gonna upgrade his name. He's the Queen of Heaven now. You know, the big black ape from on 14th Street. He said, "What did he say?" I didn't even watch the video, man.
Man, he said a lot of shit.
He said, "You don't know if the world's gonna come to an end in the next 20 years."
Yeah.
Didn't he say that?
No, he said, because I guess some of the other brothers in GMS, the younger brothers, are getting at him on the comment board. So you made the statement, that faggot, the Queen, made the statement.
Yeah, the Queen of Heaven.
Yeah, the Queen of Heaven. He said, "Yeah, you guys talking all that stuff. 10 years from now, we're going to see who's going to still be here. I'm going to still be doing this thing 10 years from now. Where you guys going to be?"
Well, you know what, man? The scriptures say hasten the day. So that's more proof that you're not a man of the Lord. And I can honestly say, and look dead in the camera, and I hope you're watching, Queen of Heaven, old Queen of Heaven, you are not of the elect. You are not a man of the Lord. You're not a prophet. You're a big overgrown nigger. And the Most High, and I can say this, look with confidence, that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to destroy you. Okay?
And you're a faggot too. I believe you're a homosexual. Okay, you had that faggot. Oh yeah, and you had that faggot music playing in the background. We doing a video right now. You don't hear no fucking music playing in the background. And to boot, some more homosexual music.
Yeah, hold up. Yeah, give me, because he's singing one song, we singing another song, man. Revelation 14, man. You got that
booty.
Nice jazzy elevated music playing. You don't hear that from us, man. You know, at the opening of the video, you might hear some trumpets playing or some shit like that, but you ain't gonna hear no nice, smooth jazz in the background, man. Throughout the whole video, man, you like a damn failed DJ, you know.
It says, Revelation 14 and 1. "And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his Father's name written in their foreheads. And I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps. And they sung as it were a new song before the throne, and before the four beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth."
Yes, but you're not singing that song. You got that jazzy music playing in the background. You got to look. Man, it's so easy to break you down, man. It's so easy to break you down. And then you talk about the young brothers. We can take a brother that came into GMS 6 months ago, and he'll run circles around you when it comes to the scriptures, man. Yeah. Those tests that we give him, them hard-ass tests that we gave him, you couldn't pass them tests, man. You couldn't pass them tests.